know that this building in the University Center is 25 years old?
No. I'm actually amazed that, that it's only 25 years old.
The building turns 25 this month. That's pretty crazy.
It's really great that being 25 years old.
What do you guys use the University Center for?
Food. Mostly food.
Honestly, just to hang out.
It's a lot more of a lax environment.
Meeting up with friends.
My name's Ted Hafe, and I am currently the Associate Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students. And I arrived at Webster right about the time the University Center was being built. I started August 1 of 1992 as the first director of the University Center. What Webster was looking to do was a hybrid building. Because of we hadn't had athletic or recreational facilities on campus, we hadn't had a student union. We were trying to do all that in one. The building was scheduled to open on a date in August, which was the Friday before classes were to begin on Monday. That night, with 600 people in the building, it was basically all the faculty and staff and their families and donors and the board at a dinner in the gym. And one of the fun things we did that night is that Dr. Marcavoni was the Dean of Students at the time. And we wanted him to be the first one in the pool, whether he wanted to be or not. The one thing I forgot to check on was whether the pool was heated yet, so he came flying out of there like a dolphin. We held then the grand opening about a month later, in September. And that was when there was a series of events to recognize donors who helped make the University Center happen. Student events, other kinds of celebrations. The one in particular that I remember is that we had hundreds of people all around the building, a circumference of the building with, it wasn't just a ribbon cutting with like 10 feet of ribbon and 5 people with scissors. No, there were hundreds of people, and so the ribbon went completely around the building, and at some cannon shot or something, everybody cut the ribbon all at the same time.
My name is Neil DeVasto. I am the Sports Information Director at Webster University. I'm also a Webster graduate, graduating in 1979. The sports that utilize the University Center in particular are men and women's basketball and women's volleyball, and also cheerleading. The athletic program had been around going on 8 years before we built the facility, so we were begging and borrowing facilities from Webster Groves High School, NARICS. We were using all these other facilities, and when the University Center was built and gave us at least a gym on campus for those particular sports, to have an athletic department housed there, places for the coaches, the weight room, all the other stuff. And I haven't really mentioned the pool, although the pool was part of the department at one time. We did add swimming after the University Center was built, and we had a swim team for 6 years. But it really solidified the department.
My name is Jennifer Starkey, and I went to Webster for my undergraduate degree from 1994 to 1998, and I work here now in the Public Relations Department. I think I was really involved in campus because of the UC. During orientation, my orientation leader worked at the front desk, so she talked a lot about how much she loved that job. I held a position of president of the Student Government Association. I was president for 2 years. A year or so ago, I got to go to one of the SGA meetings just in my role as staff, and it was incredible to see how much it's grown and how official the meetings are and how many people come. The University Center was such an important part of my undergrad that it's been fun to come back here as a staff member and walk through and see that students are still using it and that there's still so many people here and so many activities happening. And it's strange that it plays tricks on my eyes. Sometimes I walk through and out of the corner of my eye I think I see like, oh, there's Asani, or there's Darren, or there's Jody, and I look and they're not. Those people are all in their 40s like me, but thanks to social media and things like that, it makes me happy to know that this is still a home for so many students and that they're still going to have this University Center family for the rest of their life.
My name is Wakil Rahman. I graduated from Webster in 2013.
My name is Lauren Rahman. I graduated in 2012.
We actually met during the UC Employee Summer Retreat. She was a returning program manager, and it was my first year as a student building manager. Then, yeah, now we're married, so.
The University Center staff in general, I think, was a pretty tight-knit group. While we were here especially, like we said, we have tons of friends we still keep in contact with who were on the staff or kind of almost like they were members of the staff because they would hang out so much.
The University Center is really the natural living room for the entire campus. Just the common area, which was probably one of my favorite places on campus, just because it's a natural congregation area. So many spontaneous things happen there, and that's where Webster is at its finest a lot of times.
The legacy that I think the University Center leaves for folks is that it's a place where the whole community can come together.
But the University Center was a component we didn't have in any really part before that.
It's just that it's all the happy and fun moments that happen at college and kind of none of the stress.
To me, it's definitely more than just the physical building. It's the people that make up the University Center.
I mean, everybody hangs out here. Everybody loves it. Congratulations on a 25-year anniversary.
Keep up the good work and happy birthday.
Happy birthday, University Center.
You're the reason I wake up in the morning so I can work out.
Keep up the good work and keep doing you.
Congratulations, and continue to host as many, happy events.
Live another 25 or I would say 50 years.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, yeah.
You're amazing.
For the last 25 years, we've really enjoyed the great impact that the University Center has had on the quality of campus life. Student involvement is growing, campus student leadership is growing. It's great, and we hope that continues. Congratulations, University Center, on your 25th.